Hey, what's up, my peoples? MGO here, the freaking geek himself, and it's time to just transform. Transformers Studios Series 86 Leader Class Megatron. So without further ado, let's just transform it. So first thing we're going to do is just remove the cannon, put that off to the side, and now we're going to start working on the arms. So you want to take his forearm, you want to open it up these panels, take the hand and flip it in. Make sure the hand is balled up like that with the fingers on the inside of the thumb. So just bring that up, and then you're going to take this assembly here, you're going to rotate it, and then you're going to close it back up, and then you want to take the forearm and just rotate that in. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So again, just open this up, take that hand, flip it in, rotate this 180, close that back up, and then rotate that forearm in. So now you want to take his shoulder, you want to rock it forward, and then just pull it out at an angle like that. Do the same thing here, so rock that shoulder forward, and then pull it out at that angle. Just extend that out so it's looking like that. We do want to remove this barrel on his back, put that off to the side, and now we're going to take this whole back assembly, bring that back, and then take this section with the arms and rotate that like that. And next we're going to open up his belly plate here. The easiest way to do that is to just take the chest and bring it down. I'll just kind of unclip it for you. So bring that down and then bring the chest down. And you're going to take his head and rotate it in. And then you're just going to take this chest panel, angle this up, bring this up, and that'll tab in right there, like that. And then you have this panel right here that's going to flip out and bring it all the way up until that snaps into place. And now you want to rotate his waist 180. You want to take these hip skirts, you want to bring them out and then rotate them back. And now you're going to bring his legs up, and there's a tab right here. It's going to go into a slot right there. So just bring that up, line that up, and tab it in. Bring that up, line that up, and tab it in, so you got it looking like that. And once that's done, you're going to take this entire assembly, you're going to untab it, bring it up and over, and there is this little tab right here. It's going to go in this slot right there. So just bring that around, and that should just sit down and sit right there. So all that is oriented like that. Now at this point, you want to take this assembly with the arms, you want to rotate this 180, and then take his arms and rotate them so they're facing towards the front. And now you're going to take these hinges here, and you're going to rotate all of this in and bring it in until these two sections tab in together. So just a case of swinging everything in and rotating as you're doing so. And get them to tab in. Just push them together. And you got it looking like that. So now you're going to take the foot, you're going to bring it up, you're going to untab this entire shin section here, get that up and out of the way. You want to take this section here and swing this out to the side. And then you want to come back here, you want to untab this section right here, and that will allow you to continue to open this up. Now you're going to come here to this section, you want to open this up, flip out this little bit here, and then close that back up. And you want to come here to this front section, you want to split this open, and then swing out this little bit here, and then close that back up. And then you're going to take the central section here and swing that up. It is on a double hinge, so you do have to kind of extend the hinges a little bit there so everything lines up. Bring that up, and you got it looking like that. And second verse is just like the first, so just bring that foot up, bring the shin up, bring all this out, untab this section here, so you can open this up, open up this panel, flip that up, close that up, open this up here, flip this out, close that up, and then take this bit and swing it around and fill in that gap like that. And once you have that done, you're going to take these sections and bring them in, and we got multiple connection points here. We have a tab slot connection that will happen right there. You have a tab slot connection that will happen right here. You have a little post that will go into this port right here, and you also have a little tab that will go into this notch, like right up front, right there, where my fingernail is. So just bring that forward, and pretty much if you line up, once you line up this back tab, everything else should pretty much just drop into place like that. And then you just do the other side. Again, just line up that back tab first, and if you have that, everything should just drop into place, and you got it looking like that. So now for this section of the legs, you want to bring it down at this hinge here, and then you want to collapse this in. And what's going to happen, you can see there's a notch right here. It's going to sit in this tab that's right there. So take it and swing that in, and you do have to kind of pull this up a little bit, and then just line that up, and that should just sit and drop right into place right there. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So again, just bring that hinge down, and then just bring it in. Again, just kind of raise this up. Oops. Just raise that up so you can line up those tabs and slots, and then you just push it down like that. And you got those seated where they need to go. And once that's done, you want to take the foot, you want to swing it all the way around, little tab slot connection right there. Just tab that in, bring the foot down, and then fold the toe underneath. And same thing on the other side, just swing that foot around, bring that down, and bring that toe under, and there you have the back all done. And the last thing to do is finish setting up the turret. So you want to bring in the cannon here. You have this section here. You're going to bring down, it's on a double hinge. Just take it and shift it forward like that. And then you want to bring in this barrel here, and this will plug in to this end. Then you're going to take this, it will drop right on top of those hinges there. Then you bring the arms in, and you have tab slot connections on either side of the cannon. So you just line that up and tab that in, and there you go. There you have Megatron in his alt mode. Then now to get him back into robot mode, we're just going to untab the arms from the cannon here and just bring this up, kind of unplug that, put that off to the side, take this section here and just bring it back on that double hinge, and get that snap back into place and put that off to the side. And now we're just going to take the foot and just bring that up, bring this up, unfold the toe, then just take this and extend this back out on that double hinge. Just leave that hanging out like that for now. Same thing on the other side. So just bring all this up, bring that foot around, bring that toe around, untab this section, straighten out those hinges, and just leave all that sitting up like that for now. And now we're going to just untab the side, bring that out. You're going to take this section here and bring it down. We want to open this section up so we can flip this bit in. Then just close that back up. We're going to open this section, flip that section in, close that back up. Then we'll just fold this in on itself. Now take this and bring this up, and this little tab slot connection happens right up there. So again, make sure you have these hinges straightened out. So that will tab in and sit right in there like that. Then swing the leg in, and you have a tab that will go into that slot right there. So just swing that around. Again, use those hinges there. We have a double hinge, so make sure everything is sitting properly. And that'll just tab in right there. At this point, you just take the leg, bring it down. Your tab slot connections there. We'll just feel those press into place. And then just bring that foot down. And you got that leg all done. And second verse, just like the first. So again, just open this up. Take the section, bring that down, open this section up, flip that in, close that up, open this section up, flip that in, close that up, fold all of this in, and bring this up, and make sure that that goes into its home. Again, it slots right there. Just make sure, there we go. Make sure that tabs in right there. And then just bring that leg around. And that will tab itself in right up in there. Bring that down. All that will tab in. Bring the foot down. And you got the legs all done. So now you're going to just split this whole assembly here. Just straighten all these hinges out. Take the arms and rotate them back. And then take this entire assembly and rotate this 180. Now you want to take all of this. You want to untab it, swing it around, and you have tabs, slots right there. So just line that up. Again, double hinges. Just make sure you have everything lined up so everything just drops into place like that. And then you just want to untab the legs from these skirt sections. Bring that down. Untab, bring that down. Bring these skirt sections out. Bring them down. Then take that waist and rotate it 180. So now we're going to take this little panel here and just flip that in. We're going to open all of this up so we can flip up the head. And then I can just take this chest, close that up, and then bring this up, close that up. And then we're going to take this section here, rotate that in, then close up that back. Now to get the shoulders in place, there's two ways you can do it. I'll show you both ways. So the first way to do it is you can bring the arm up and out, and you basically just want to bring the arm in at an angle, just the way you took it out. Bring it at that angle, and what you want to happen is you have this tab right here that you want to end up behind this panel here. So you just kind of come in at an angle and just kind of push it in, and you'll just kind of feel it go into place, and then you can just kind of straighten everything out, and you can see how that ends up right there. If you don't want to deal with all that finessing, then you can just kind of bring this in like that, and then just give this a push, and just snap it into place. So either way you want to do that. And now to finish off the arms, you just want to rotate the forearm outward. You want to open up these panels, rotate this 180, flip out the hand, and then close that forearm back up. Second versus like the first, so rotate that forearm out, open up these sections here, rotate that 180, flip out the hand, and close that back up. And the last thing to do is just get the accessories in place. You just plug this into his back, bring that up, take the fusion cannon, plug that into his forearm, and there you go. There you have Megatron back in robot mode.